Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Pearson. We bring you this special radio television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon. The Army has taken every precaution to meet any emergency which may develop.
AFTS is ready for launch.
I can't believe it. I'm going up in space.
Who will be next to launch man in space?
Me!
And so can you with Deluxe Man in Space set. You get a rocket launcher, defense base, and 3 different nose cones.
Here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy.
Countdown.
I've just built a rocket, Sue.
8. 7 mission. 6.
That's a matter of opinion, kid. Now this works with water cooler.
Open the pod bay doors.
I thought it worked with water cooler.
When I volunteered for moon duty, they said I could have anything I wanted. So, here I am.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Alone with tricks. The corn cereal with fruit-flavored goodness. And no kids to take them.
We choose to go to the
He's on the
moon.
moon. He's on Mars. And it's always handy when it's time for best candy.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
We're the man who sees his hero blast off into space for a second time.
But one of the coolest things was, to be an astronaut, you had to have the Omega Speedmaster watch.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to so badly. When they got back from the moon, it was the official watch. They had a special one that came out. This was the one I had as a kid for 25 years, totally ran it into the ground.
Yeah. When I graduated college, got into the Directors Guild 4 years later, I bought my own version. This was expensive back then, $395. Now it's $2,300. They re-released it.
Wow.
Because it was officially made for the moon and has its moon backing stamp on it. But what's real cool was, now this is the one John Glenn's wearing now. This is the updated X-33's Omega Speedmaster mission watch. It goes in days, minutes, hours, and seconds. You can program every experiment John Glenn has. The alarm will go off.
Cool.
Bigger buttons for the gloves from the space suit. Plus, you can program this to go to Mars and back. Unbelievable. And that's $2,500.
So while today's liftoff was a blast from the past, Ira already had keepsakes to help him remember. Ira has to be considered for the title of Ultimate Amateur Authority on the history of the American space program. And like many other members of the baby boom generation, he watched with wide-eyed enthusiasm as John Glenn's original mission in space unfolded on live television.
Back then, it was all sci-fi and space terms, because new was the gantry, the countdown, the cape, mission control. That was exciting. With a 60s Life magazine cover autographed by John Glenn just for Ira, and a letter of response written to Ira from Glenn in 1966. Basically, the letter was the body, mind, and the spirit. To be an astronaut, to do anything, you have to be good in school, keep your body going strong, and look what the man has done. And Ira says for this mission, he just wants his hero, John Glenn, to have some fun. Art McFarland, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
That's my closet, Ira.
Oh, sorry. We'll see about that next week.
Right.
Yeah!
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.